Hello everybody, welcome to Legacies of Caine, the Vampire the Masquerade show. Of course, joining me today is my usual cast of characters that I've been having as of late. We have Carpe as Nathan. How's Nathan faring with the entire zoo revelations and adventures?
Well, everything seems to be going really well, so I'm expecting a whole lot of failures today.
Sounds about right. And of course we have Jess as Dawn. How's Dawn
I am ready to steal so many animals. If you think I'm just coming out there with the gorilla, like, you are mistaken.
I mean, I wasn't going to suggest anything, but it sounds like we can expect certain things. And of course...
Oh wait, there's gift shops there as well? Oh, okay, I need to get a new hat.
I don't think they sell swords at the gift shop.
They might pay like.
I mean, they might sell prop swords.
Maybe
Pretty
like
good.
one of those little kid ones that has like an alligator head on the bottom.
I'm pretty sure.
Plastic.
I'm pretty sure at the last zoo I went to, they had a like animal themed build your own knockoff lightsaber.
Oh, that sounds amazing!
It's like a light sword, they called it. So it's like it's like one of those fake lightsabers, except it has like animal themed. To build it with your own like handle, like if animal heads and stuff and parts.
That's amazing.
And instead of going vroom, it goes moo.
It should. And of course we have Worm as Emil. How's Emil dealing with everything that's been going on? And the new associates.
He's doing fine. It's not a big deal.
You say that, and we'll find out.
Yeah, we're not unusual at all. By the way, do you need a cloak still?
Or a top hat, like, you know.
It's important to have these things ready and when you need them.
That's why I keep them in my trunk.
Alright, so yeah, you just had gone and scouted out the zoo. You found out a couple of things. There are some people working there late at night. You found that there is a security office within the aquarium. If that's the only security office, hard to say. But that's at least one you discovered. What's your plan now? You've managed to escape. You're all back out on the streets. The mean streets of Berlin.
Well, I believe Emil was saying something about possibly going in tonight to try and get some information. Or had we done that also? I'm not remembering.
No, we haven't done that part yet. We just did you, and then, you know, it was like getting close to dawn, and we booked it back to our hotel.
Got it. Okay.
That's where we ended.
Yeah. Now, you did steal a card, but you're not sure how long that card is going to last.
Correct.
So, yeah, the dawn will come, and all of you will rest, and in the next evening, you can be up and at them.
This is why I named my character Dawn, by the way. This was the
So
only
the dawn
reason.
can come over and over again?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like, it wasn't just a coincidence. She was named Dawn.
It's fine. It's fine.
I appreciate it. I think it's hilarious.
It just took me, like, I don't know how long to pick that up. Yep.
I've been waiting.
It's been in your back pocket. You're like, ha-ha!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice. So, presumably we're going to bed.
And you do, and you get up then in the next evening,
Yay!
successfully. No problems during the day. Ryan is probably, eating something at, like, a table, because I'm guessing what do you, like, did you want, like, a nice suite somewhere or something? I can't remember what you got.
We got an Airbnb.
An Airbnb, okay.
With several bedrooms.
Yes. So he's probably, like, wherever they're serving food, like, he's getting it, like, if he can. Or he's coming back with something, some kind of takeout from an American restaurant. Because that makes sense. They got some wicked cheeseburgers here.
Hmm.
Do they taste any different, or?
They got, like, sausage on them?
Ooh.
Probably would have enjoyed that.
I still can.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your plan? You need me to do any, heavy lifting or flying or, roaching?
Hmm. I'm trying to remember. Can you be a normal-sized roach?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I think that you should just relax.
Okay.
Maybe work on your German.
Guten Tag.
Sure.
Still better than mine.
Mm-hmm. I think you're doing wonder.
Awesome.
I believe we should probably have a bit of breakfast ourselves, and then head over to the zoo to see what information we can acquire. Emil, it seemed that the security guards did not leave their computers locked in the middle of the night, so hopefully you would be able to find something that way. And I have a key card, which hopefully will work at least tonight to get you in and get the information.
Should be pretty straightforward.
Mhm.
And then we'll use that information to plan our next night, and we should have our gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any things I'm off limits from taking? Because I'd like a souvenir.
Where was the gift shop again? Was that in the aquarium or elsewhere?
There's probably one specifically in the aquarium and probably one in what area of the zoo. I had the zoo map at one point in time.
Oh yeah, there's
The
loads
souvenir
of
shop. There's a number of them, but there is also one in the aquarium and right across the way from the aquarium.
Mm-hmm. And then there's
like
another
two
one.
right there.
There's probably one at both the it's the Elephant Gate and the Lion Gate.
Yep, there's one at the Lion Gate.
Actually, there's not one. Oh, is there one at the Lion Gate? I don't see it.
Right in the bottom corner.
It's bottom corner. Yeah, so it's a little farther away from the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's one kind of in the north.
Well,
like the middle of the northern one. Anyway.
Dawn, how would you like to knock over a souvenir shop?
Ooh.
You can get your souvenirs tonight, and the gorilla tomorrow.
I'm okay with that.
All right. That should cause at least some amount of distraction for you. Emil, the security office in the aquarium was the one I found, and I can give you directions to it from the door. Do either of you have a suggestion for where I might be most helpful?
I'd say,
Is there any chance of you being able to turn off the cameras before we get in there?
I could potentially instruct you how.
It was not particularly easy to escape notice, and I believe they noticed something from last night. They just didn't recognize it as me since, shadowy, dark figure. However, we could probably damage some of the cameras in that area, and perhaps also... I'm trying to figure out how we could damage the cameras on the way to the souvenir shop and still take out some of the ape cage cameras.
feel like you should wait until I...
If we can spot the cameras, I can throw rocks at them. Or cast an illusion on them.
Before you do anything with the cameras, perhaps I should get into the security bots.
Well, unless you can do that from outside, the idea of the robbery is a distraction to allow you to get into the security office. Because
that's one way to do it.
The point of the distraction is so that what's really occurring is going unnoticed.
We could go to the one very up north. Break into that gift shop.
Well, what I was thinking was, if we found a way to knock out some of the cameras on our way through the park, we could take out some of the cameras by the gorilla enclosure, so that tomorrow, when someone shows up to take care of the mad gorilla, there won't be a lot of video evidence because the cameras have been destroyed. And probably not replaced in a single day.
Well, if you're going to use the robbery as a disguise, make sure to take the cash out of the cash register, or else it will look suspicious if the place is robbed and the money is not taken.
Sure.
I can break into the register.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn can break into a lot of things.
Sometimes without breaking them.
Mm-hmm.
Only sometimes.
Occasionally?
I can lockpick sometimes.
Accurate. So today's plan is to break into the zoo so that someone else can break into the zoo. Gotcha.
Yes.
It's actually not a bad plan.
No, it's not. It's going to be interesting because there's a lot of places it could go wrong, but it's not a bad plan. So we'll see how well it goes.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing too, is it will also explain the mysterious, because they did catch someone on camera last night.
Mm-hmm.
Because you did mention that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, they may discern that, oh, that was probably the guy staking out the place or something. You know, it'll connect some things together for them while obfuscating our main objective, so...
And I put 3 points into that.
Yeah.
We could even have Ryan check out the repairs tomorrow during the zoo hours.
Ooh.
See which ones get repaired.
That's a very good plan.
Dawn has her moments.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing?
Tomorrow, would you like to go to the zoo?
Oh, sure.
All right. We'll give you a few things to kind of keep your eye out for, but otherwise, just enjoy yourself.
Well, that sounds very pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you something from the gift shop today. I don't think it'll be open tomorrow.
Oh, I was thinking we could just hand him some cash.
Well then. He just goes and buys out the entire gift shop.
I wasn't planning on giving him that much cash.
Oh no, it'd be great.
Anyway.
I think the implication was he's going to give them the cash we steal from the gift shop.
Should we also steal any of those computers in the security office? We can always bring them back tomorrow and plug them back in, but...
Well, I think that would be a mite suspicious.
Yeah, but I mean computers, they're worth a lot of money. And it's right by it.
But it isn't right by it. We're going to the souvenir shop on the west side of the...
Oh, we're going to the west one. Okay.
Yes, we're not going to the aquarium because the point of a distraction is to get people away from where we want him to go.
I like aquariums, though.
Well,
I can go the next night, right? Maybe take a little detour. I'll go
well, yes.
Fish, you know? Okay, good.
Yes, definitely.
Dawn's gonna see the whole zoo whilst we're stealing.
Mm-hmm.
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 You're like, wake up, animals! Clank, 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 clank!
Mm-hmm. All right, so plan for tonight. Dawn is going to knock over the souvenir shop.
Mm-hmm.
Emil is going to sneak into the aquarium security office
Mm-hmm.
and find out whatever he can about security, and also who the veterinarian for the gorillas would be, and what night they are off duty. Also, if possible, where they live. And also possibly who they might call for, or who the zoo might call for getting rid of a crazed animal.
Yep. Okay.
Acceptable?
Sounds like you've got yourselves a plan.
The quickest plan we've ever come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, it took us like the entire last episode to come up with it. So
It's the quickest
so
plan they've ever come
acting
up
on it
with.
today.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Because we actually executed some of it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time we came up with a plan, it took like 3 days to figure out how we're gonna burn this thing down. We don't like the library anymore.
You didn't need to burn it down either. You're just like,
We needed to.
we're gonna burn it down. That's the way we're gonna handle this.
We were slighted.
Premier were assholes.
I mean, what's
They got what they deserved.
Should have updated the library system.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you
Oh, where did you guys want me? Do you want me as a lookout for Emil, or as a lookout for Dawn and potential backup?
I say be a backup for Dawn, because I feel like there's more potential for things to go south there. But for me, I'll keep you on radio contact, and you can run over if something happens.
All right.
Excellent. Okay. So you once again head to the zoo. I assume, Nathan, you're probably going to head for maybe even the monkey bar. Or is there some place in particular you wanted to set yourself up?
Oh no, I was planning on going inside
Ah, okay.
to be there as backup.
Okay.
So, let's see. How difficult was it to actually go through the gates at the entrances? Are they just barred, or is there giant doors that close at the gates?
Let's find out. I'm actually unsure for the Berlin Zoo. I know they can go either way.
Oh.
Zooming into the map of the satellite view, I think it's probably more barred off. It's probably got some kind of like one of those foldable bar kind of things you can put across. Because it doesn't look like it would have huge gates.
So actually getting in wouldn't be that difficult. It's the fact that you'd be on camera.
Yes. And those kind of gates would obviously have at least one camera watching them.
Mm-hmm. Well then, I'm thinking Dawn and I should go through the main the lion gate.
Mm.
Which will draw some amount of attention. But we are very fast, so we will be able to get to that souvenir shop much more quickly than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And if we need to put down a couple of guards, I think that the two of us can probably handle that without too much difficulty, without being lethal.
I'll try.
Mm-hmm. And Emil can watch from near the entrance, or near the elephant gate. And once attention is on the souvenir shop, you should be able to see several people running that direction from the security office. Then you can go in, and you should be able to take care of anyone they've left there.
When you made it inside before, was there anyone who was there full time? As in someone who was sitting in the room?
There was one person who was there when the person I followed went in. There seemed to be only 2 workstations present.
So there may still be someone there when I enter.
There may still be someone there. Do you have any doubts about your ability to knock him out? Or trance him or something?
I could knock him out. It's a little bit more on the suspicious side, but I guess I'll tamper with the cameras to make it seem like that was the reason.
Hopefully we'll get his attention first.
And, Dawn, on our way out, we can find any cameras we can, and knock out some on the way through, going towards the elephant gate.
It's a good idea.
And that way we can possibly take out some of the ones by the 8 cage.
Yeah.
So we'll need to make sure you have several rocks.
I always carry rocks.
Okay, excellent. I will carry a few myself.
I should be able to cast an illusion on the camera as we go in as well, so it doesn't immediately set it off.
Excellent.
This mission would have been so easy if I had Protean 4. Oh look, an animal escaped!
Alright.
Oh, I could just make an illusion of an animal escaping and let people chase it.
How... I think actually the souvenir shop might be a better idea, because then it seems like someone was casing the souvenir shop last night, and then tonight broke in to take it out, and then no one will be as on edge for mischief with the animals.
It'll also explain the fact that I'm most certainly going to have to knock someone out in the security room.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds like you guys got a plan.
Excellent.
All right. So you once again make your way to the zoo, arriving with a decent amount of time. Emil, you're heading to the lion gate and waiting, or is it? Sorry, elephant gate. Elephant gate. Yeah, elephant gate.
I'm going elephant.
Yeah. I gotta get my gates correct.
The south gate and the west gate.
Yeah. And you two are heading to the west gate. Alright, you can arrive outside the west gate.
I am providing, by the way, beanies that cover faces.
They attach to the top hats.
Of course, Emil, are you just kind of hanging around the elephant gate, the south gate, or are you, like, being stealthy at all? What's your plan?
I'm gonna be stealthy. I'm not going to, obviously put a mask on yet. I'm curious. Okay. Let me look at this.
The area out there has a bunch of trees. It's got, like, a little, like, kind of setup on the outside for, like, pictures. The Ammonim Brunnen. The road there is actually, like, really nice and shaded, actually, because it's got, like, a lot of trees and it's split in two. You kind of see it's got, like, a middle area, at least right outside the zoo. It looks
Okay,
really
so
nice.
what does it mean? So, in Earth Meld, what does it mean to be in this? It says in a state 1 above torpor.
State 1 above torpor. Let me check
Yeah,
Earth.
falls into a state 1 step above torpor. I just want to know if I can like leave it manually or if I have to wait for like, you know, if it's something that you do, because it seems like it's supposed to be like, oh, you're in the middle of nature. Okay, you need to sleep. Use this so you don't die.
Yeah. So.
But I don't know if that means like I can't leave it manually.
Let me get to CarpeDM just to read exactly how it goes. So make sure okay, I am way off on numbers, so I've got to increase my search. Oh, that is a number that does not exist in this document. I love it when you add an extra number accidentally, and it's like, you know, whatever 1,000 isn't in here. No, it isn't. That's presence. Protean, Earth Meld. Let's go to the systems. No rolls necessary. Character must spend a blood point sticking to the earth. Is an automatic takes turn to complete the character. Also 1 step above torpor during this time. Sensing his surroundings only distantly. You have to... Okay, so you do it with a time frame of emergence, basically.
Okay, so I pick like a time frame.
To do it, yes. If you want to rouse yourself early, you have to particularly make a humanity humanity roll. But the problem is also while you're in there, because you're like you see everything's very distant, so you don't like see what's going on very well.
No, I got that much. I was just wondering, like, okay, so it's basically like I pick an amount of time. Yeah, it's a little bit risky, unless we figure out a time frame.
Well, we haven't, so...
Yeah, and we already split up, so... I'll just, well... I'm just gonna stealth normally, then.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna be, like, obviously, like, right next to the gate. I'll probably be, like, at the bar. Monkey bar. Does the monkey bar have a view of the elephant gate?
Not really a great one, because it's kind of around that building there. There's like a...
it's actually looks like it's on one of the upper floors of a tower on that building.
The thing is, you might sort of be able to see the elephant gate, but your line of sight is basically like looking straight over from the view you'd have of the zoo. If you sat in the monkey bar, look with the sight of the zoo.
Yeah, you might be able to see like the ape cages.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you are at night, and like the only thing that could help you with that is red eyes, which is very visibly obvious.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'll probably be hanging around the like plaza thing that's in front of the elephant gate, then probably in the bushes and stuff, just being stinky. I have a decent stealth score. Just kind of waiting for commotion to happen. And I will probably have my eyes on.
Okay.
Because 1, they're free, and 2, I want better senses.
Alright. Sounds good. Okay. So please roll me a stealth, dexterity, is it stealth? I can't remember. Is there an actual stealth?
Yeah, there's a stealth. It's stealth.
Okay, good.
Stealth
I was referencing the character sheet, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, which is always a great thing for me to do. So
difficulty.
How
does spending willpower work?
You get an automatic success. This would be a contested roll, though. I'm gonna say difficulty...
So basically just is +1 success, or...
It's +1 success, yeah. I'm actually going to say difficulty 8.
Sweet.
With your red eyes on and the traffic in this area that's probably still going even at this time of day or night, it's a little hard to get, like, completely out of sight. Or no one would notice you.
And I'm spending 1 willpower.
Okay. So you'll have 2 successes then.
Okay. I figure it's worth doing.
Yes. Very fine. So you kind of like slink into the shadows, kind of watching the gate, keeping an eye out. You can see that there are definitely some lights on inside of the zoo, kind of around. You can see parts of the path leading away from the aquarium. So you have an idea of, like, if some people run out of the aquarium, you would see them.
Yeah.
All right. And you're in position. Nathan, Dawn, you're over at the Lion Gate, at the West Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the camera from here?
And the security was, and you said the security was in. We would have definitely discussed this, but the security is in the aquarium, right?
Yes.
The security office he found. Whether or not they have
Yes.
another one somewhere else on site, you don't know, but that was the one you found. Give me a perception. Perception. It's. Give me a second here to figure out what one that I'm having you roll.
Could I get perception investigation, since I might know the best places
Perception
to...
investigation would probably be the appropriate one to, like, look around for cameras. Yes, thank you.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, Nathan, you can't really tell. Dawn, you're kind of taking a look around, and you think you know where the... There seems to be 2 cameras which are sort of pointed towards the gate at different angles, from what you can see. But you don't have the best angle from outside. There might be more on the inside. You get a feeling that maybe at least, like, with a gate like this, they're at least probably going to have 3 in the general area. But you can see the one that's kind of like, there is one pointed outwards, sort of, it's kind of got like a down view of everything in front of the gate. And then you got one that's kind of watching the gate itself, and there might be a third one that's kind of watching the insides on the other side of the gate. And this is not even getting into the security that might be inside the building, because you're trying to get into the souvenir shop that's right inside the door, kind of thing. So it's like when you enter in, it's going to be to your right. It's like a larger building that you can see the building from the angle here. As I said, it's a not like a huge building, but it is a decent sized one, and for, you know, guest stuff. That's a great way of describing it. Guest stuff.
Okay. Would I be able to cast an illusion from here on the 2 that I can see, or am I too far away?
With your positioning, you probably could. The fact is, getting one that would have perfect angles to both of them, kind of up in the air, because they're probably angled that they're not overlapping a lot.
Okay. I'll give it an attempt.
Okay.
What do I need to roll with my chemistry?
I have to look that up for you, so give me a second. It's been a while since we've used
I've never used it. I think I've maybe used it once.
What
Yeah,
level
and I think
are
it was
you
for fun.
using?
Yeah, it was.
What level are you using? How many do you have?
I am level 3.
Okay, so you can create apparition, which you can make subtle movements with your illusion.
Okay.
And you can, and as long as you're concentrating on it, you can change those motions. But once you stop concentrating on it, for as long as it lasts, it continues a repetition of the last kind of movements you used.
Couldn't you make the gates appear empty, and then when we jump over them, we'll kind of go from the edge of the camera's area into emptiness, and then...
Yeah. I like this plan.
Alright. Uh-huh. I'm just trying to figure this out. Minor static mirage confounds what senses, so you can create the actual illusion, and you're... so you're basically trying to just make the gates disappear?
Just look empty. Look like no one's there.
Okay, so you're basically overlaying a illusion on top of what you're showing. Okay, gotcha. Alright, well, spend your willpower. I don't know if you have to roll anything. Let me just make it.
Oh, do I not? That'd be great.
You spend your willpower, that's why you don't have to roll anything.
Yeah.
Are you gonna add any kind of movement to it? Because if you use your apparition, you also have to spend a blood.
I mean, it just needs to be empty while we go through it.
Yeah.
And then it can go away.
Yeah. No movement, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. Okay. Just trying to figure out anything else that I need to know about this quickly before we go on. Okay. Okay. So, can you two give me a stealth dexterity, I guess we'll start with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My extra 2. Oh god,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so glad I got my extra 2!
I forgot to add my 3 celerity.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a little clumsy.
Okay, so it cancels out one of my successes.
Okay, so you're 3 and
Gosh.
Darn.
Let me roll this. Oh, that's good for you.
Oh, I'm glad. I love it when things are good for me. Never happens.
Okay. Alright, you'll climb over the gate. Both of you can easily notice there seems to have been someone walking a little farther away, kind of like down the path. You see them kind of stop as you cross over the gate. You can't quite tell who they are because they're kind of like in the shadows of one of the lights in the area. Not moving for a little bit. And then they seem to slowly be kind of moved back on their course.
Do they have a flashlight?
No. They seem to be sticking to mostly the lights that are around.
So like the path?
Yeah, the
kind of.
path.
Okay.
But it's just it's hard to tell who they are because they're kind of shadowed by in between the lights at this moment.
Sure. So I'm just kind of going to stand still until they get to another light.
Mm-hmm.
What else can I tell about them?
It looks to be some kind of zoo worker rather than security, like the ones that you saw before previously.
Okay.
They seem to be glancing over at the gate, like, and kind of like you see, like, just like a puzzled look.
Okay, Dawn. Let the illusion go again.
I'll drop it.
Okay. You hear a noise coming from one of the doors on the building where the next nearby to you. The one that has the souvenir stand in it. Souvenir shop.
That's a ways away.
Because
we just popped in the gate.
Yes, and there's one right next to you.
There's one down in the corner to our right, but right next to us there's just a wagon rental and the rhinocerises.
Well,
and
I meant to
then
the right, because the right building has bathrooms, a souvenir shop, information, baby changing, defibrillator, and...
that just says
wheelchair.
Elephant House for me. I must have a
Oh.
different map than you have.
I've got the one from the zoo, on the zoo website.
Yeah, I have the one.
That's the one
from
I have.
I have the one from the chat.
Try that one. The interactive zoo PDF from their site. I just have that open because it shows that there's a souvenir shop right there. If you're looking at the Google Maps, in the kind of reddish building that's like past the gates, which I'm assuming are
the Elephant House.
The Elephant House is the next one down, though. It's the big gray one.
Oh, that doesn't show up on the map I was looking at.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ah.
Well, I'm going to stop using that map. Jeez.
Look,
okay.
They have a lot of maps, because I tried to Google Berlin Zoo map first, and I'm like, these are very different from each other. And then I just went through their website.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I will spend a blood point and obfuscate myself.
I'm gonna try and hide in those trees.
Okay. There are a number of trees there.
There are trees. I can see that on this map.
Yes. Will you give me another stealth dexterity? Let's see how well this one goes.
Let's see if this one goes any better.
I'm hoping
it went much better.
Yay!
It did.
That did go a lot better.
So you're gonna see like the doors will kind of move open of that building, and you'll see someone on a walkie-talkie going ya, and just kind of talking, saying something in German. Have the flashlight out, kind of looking. Something about Kinder. He'll mention. He'll take a look. Kind of move over, test the gate a little bit. Get back on the walkie-talkie, talk a little bit more. Kind of scan a little around, make a quick check. Let's see if he rolls wildly successful. That was a D20 roll because D&D instincts overwhelmed me for a second. That's not the right kind of check. Okay. You kind of see like his light kind of go a little bit by near the tree. You're kind of hiding behind Dawn, just scanning briefly around you.
Completely invisible.
He'll like say like something else on the walkie-talkie, and he'll head back, and you'll hear him lock up that door behind him.
Okay.
Should we block that door?
Let's go around and down to the that southern souvenir shop, or southwestern.
Okay.
Okay. So you're heading for the souvenir shop. God, it might not be on my map right now. Is it the one that's...
It's the gray building that has no writing on the other map. That's a souvenir
it's just
shop.
southwest of the Elephant House.
Opposite the flamingos.
Sure, it could be a souvenir... I'd have a small souvenir shop, too. I have no idea what that building should be, or what's accurate about it.
Well,
There's so many maps.
On the map I had, it was just a souvenir shop.
And
didn't
on
have any other numbers.
On the Google Maps, it says it's the... Is that I.L. Illy Cafe? On Google Maps is what it points it out as.
Okay, yeah. The interesting thing is the on the map we were looking at, it shows the souvenir shop is not next to the gate. But yeah, so the souvenir shop is right next to the gate.
God.
On this one.
Uh-huh. Because one might be older, too. They might have moved them, too. At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually doesn't show a souvenir shop where next to the elephant gate. There used probably. Oh, it's outside the elephant gate.
Well, it's got a symbol next to the elephant gate of a souvenir shop.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where it is there at all because it's hard
It might
to
be part of the
tell.
aquarium.
Yeah, that might be part of the aquarium. That's what I was thinking. It was like that was one part of the aquarium one. That's what I was just assuming. But there is also a small building there through the Google Maps, but it's like I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's an actual building or not, or part of the gate, and selling tickets.
Yeah.
Oh boy, when you're not at a location, trying to discern where something is.
Where's that person who lived in Germany now? Jeez.
Yeah. God.
Probably
Muffin. Muffin's not here right now. But no, I'm gonna guess that the cafe probably has a smaller shop associated with it for things. That sounds logical. You can go get some food. And
I see. Yeah.
Since it is a cafe,
it's like a building that's like right next to the gate.
We could say that they have probably like a small kind of souvenir thing related to like food items or something like or like
the cash register. So
and definitely a cash register, and it's a cafe in the park, so probably the food is really expensive and people buy it anyway.
Yes, exactly. I don't. That's true. Yes.
All right, so let's go.
Okay. Are you cutting across, or are you taking the path?
Well, we're gonna need to go around the shop, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Like this building right by the gate.
Yes. And it does look like there's space in between that building and the elephant house, but there's not a path there. And the elephants.
Right. Right.
Not a proper one for the zoo, at least. Or you could go all the way around the elephants. There seems to be two paths. Wide breath or simple breath. And only one of you is very stealthy. The other is not so stealthy. Well, being stealthy right now, at least.
Yeah.
I've hidden in grass before. It's not the first time.
Well, what do you think? Through the elephant enclosure, they seem to generally put the animals in the evenings so far. The ones I noticed, anyway. Shall we go around and see what we can see in the elephant enclosure?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. You can sneak around to the elephant.
And I actually am on the street view and I'm like, oh, I see probably where I'm hiding.
Yeah.
There's a big bunch of bushes in front of the elephant gate.
Yeah. Convenient bushes.
Yes. But I'm mostly, for the most part, actually, I'll climb a tree as well. Anyway, for the most part, I am listening for commotion, any kind of commotion, glass breaking, just something to cue me.
Man, that's what
I'm voting.
Yeah, the main thoroughfare of the zoo is really nice looking. God damn it! From Elephant Gate, that like the little miniature gardens in the middle. Anyway, okay. So would animals be away, or would they be able to go in and out? I don't know.
From what I've
the
seen,
apes weren't able to go in and out.
Yeah, the elephants would have been put inside an enclosure at night and closed away. From what I've seen of zoo TV programs, because I'm a complete nerd and I like to watch them. I like zoo animals.
I'm a nerd and I like to watch forensic shows, which is why I know steal the money, or else, because that's always a thing. It's always you realize the intention wasn't robbery because there was no money or valuables stolen, and I'm like, it shows, it's yeah. So.
So certain animals seem to have the option of sleeping outside at night. Here for the Minnesota Zoo, the polar bears are the only ones that have that options. The others have bedrooms. So I'm gonna guess.
Just say yes or no.
They're probably all away at night.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes, unless something's going on that would need them. I'm gonna say away at night.
Looks like they're away across the elephant enclosure. Does it look like we'd be able to get over the fences on both sides?
Probably.
See, I think the elephant enclosure actually has a big dip. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably has it's probably difficult. You could theoretically just go around the building too.
Yeah,
Oh, like around the back of the building?
Wait, are you guys at the Lion Gate or the Elephant Gate?
Lion Gate.
Lion Gate, Elephant House.
Okay.
Yeah, at the Elephant House, yeah.
Sorry, that's alright. I was sorry. I that was my bad.
I can't tell if that's a little pathway that you can go around the back of the elephant house. Oh no, that's, I guess, before the wall. Yeah, let's go around the back of the elephant gate. Or the elephant house. God, this is... Germany, why did you name the gates for things that aren't near the gates?
It might have been originally there,
Mm-hmm.
and then they moved everything, like they moved the gift shop.
But then why did they switch them?
I know that the elephant gate has like these big.
Well, the reason it's called the
Elephant
Elephant House
pillars.
is because it's in front of the elephants.
Right, but I'm talking about the gate.
The gate is called the elephant gate. It's not near the elephants.
The lion gate is near the elephants, and the elephant gate is near the lions.
Okay, so here's how it's going to work for animals. If the animal is more nocturnal, then it's allowed out into its enclosure at night, I'm going to say, for this one at least. So elephants, because they are very diurnal, they are away.
Yep, they die.
So that'll work for, like, you know, maybe there's a couple of big cats that'll have free reign to, like, wander around at night in their enclosures because, hey, they like the night.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love big cats.
Uh-huh. There's apparently
Also...
roosters nearby to the elephants, too. I don't. Yes, there's a rooster
Who
house.
doesn't want to see a rooster
Next
while
to the
they're looking
elephants.
at some elephants?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you could probably just go around the elephant house, or you could climb over, your choice at that point in time.
But what about corpuscular?
Corpuscular.
Which are those?
Dawn and dusk animals.
Oh, I don't know. Depends on it. If it's doing anything during the day at all, or if it can adapt to it. We'll say that. But it's
okay.
Case by case. That one.
Awesome. So we're going. Let's go the short way around the elephant house.
Mm-hmm. So sort of in between the two buildings, where it's probably more employees only anyway. But you know, it's late at night. And you don't care.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you can make your way around the elephant house and head down towards the... I swear it says Illy Cafe, but I don't know because all of them look exactly the same. I'm sorry if it's just... I know it's supposed to be ILL, but it's like... it's only when highlighting it do I see that, but god damn it.
Yeah. So, the Illy Cafe...
The Illy Cafe. We'll get to the Illy Cafe in a second because it's been like an hour. So we should take our first break.
Yeah, this is more like it.
Yeah, we got like 10 feet.
Yeah. You got inside and are at the cafe. Ish. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break. If you need to use the bathroom, if you need to go grab a drink or snack, go ahead, and we'll be returning in a couple of minutes. So see you in a second, folks.